Xozani bogogo nomkholisana kwaSendetho lesikoko bathini mbathu mavula kuvala emzula emadondo u-Auntie Usha unumber 1 locksmith technician yenu yomsamo engineer yedlozi intatheli yamathongo. Ngani zakwethu namhlanje we are saying don't wait for water ukuthi angene endlini. Why silindele ukuthi amanzi angene endlini? There's a Zulu says ngingenelwe amanzi endlini, meaning water came inside my house. In English it means nothing except the fact that there was raining, or there was a plumbing problem, or there was what. But in Zulu, when we say ngingenelwe amanzi endlini, water came inside my house, we don't actually talk about the physical water that goes through under the door into the house. We are saying there is a problem. I'm facing a problem that came to me direct. That's what it means. That's why in isiZulu, it's not everything that you can be able to translate as it is. I'm very there's a colleague of mine. He works as an interpreter to one of the universities here in KwaZulu-Natal. You know, sometimes when I want to write a title in English and transfer it obviously from isiZulu, and he will say no, put it as it is. Because it will lose the meaning. Rather, put it as it is, and then you can put this as well. But start with the Zulu one, then you can put this as well. Because of this one, you'll see the second one that it loses a meaning. I remember when I was still at the Star newspapers, and then we were working with Utoni, and sometimes she was a pushy. She's a very, very strong woman. She was a pushy sometimes, and I said to her, when ukhuluma ngathi wehle entabeni, you know, and everybody laughed at the office except white people. And uDebbie asked ukuthi what is funny about what Batini said. Batini, what did you say? And I said, Debbie, I can't explain it, you know, in English, except to say she's talking as if she's falling from the mountain. And said, what does a mountain and whatever? So I'm just, you know, unpacking that. It's very difficult sometimes to translate. We're not into translations, but today we are saying, ungalindi amanzi aze angene endlini. Don't wait until you have problems, then you stand up. Because most of the problems that we are facing, it's problems that could have been avoided. I'm repeating this, most of the problems that we are facing is problems that they could have been avoided, but we've decided to ignore the signals. Sometimes we were in wrong places and the signs were there. Sometimes we're in wrong relationships, whether a love relationship or a business deal and everything. You know, you're getting into a partnership with this person in terms of you doing a business together, but signs are there, or it's not going to end up as licking honey together. It's not going to work. But because of you need their skills or their money, or because of you need whatever, you sort of think, Uguti, no, it's fine, you got it. You know, it will work. You know, you find yourself in a very, very toxic relationships. Signs are there, but you think, Uguti, no, I will fix him, I will change him, or I will change her, or I'll change them, and everything. You know, you are in this family, and you can see that you are not being welcomed, but you think things will change, or you're in this family, you know, things are going well. Suddenly, you know, maybe there's a lot of sister-in-laws, they interfere with you, with things and everything. I've done a video many videos whereby I've spoken very, very deep about mother-in-laws and sisters-in-laws that are using love potions into their brothers, into their sons, so that the sons are looking at taking care of their kids who have their fathers alive. I know of many men that are taking very good care of their sisters' children, but they are failing, dismally failing, to take care of their own children. We are going to talk about uncles. I am going to do a video very soon. But obviously, you always tell me if you want that video or you don't. But I would like to do that video, being specifically to the brothers that are taking care of their sisters' children, but they are failing their own. We're not there. I'm just passing. So I'm saying that you find yourself being faced with that, and you saw the signs while you were a girlfriend and a boyfriend. You know, now and then uzokutshela ukuthi ingane zikadadewethu, ingane kasisi, ingane kamfowethu, ingane kasibani bani, and everything. But once in a while, you'll hear him saying, ukuthi, my daughter needs this, my son needs this, I need to do this for my son, I need to do this for my daughter, or for myself, or for you, baby, or whatever. Let's go deeper. You are working in a very toxic workplace. Very toxic. You can see, ukuthi, there's something wrong here. And most of the things are not going accordingly. Have you ever acted on a position and you were verbally appointed? And you are acting and you're doing an absolute best, obviously, to your ability, in making sure ukuthi things are going accordingly. But then they bring somebody from outside into your position. You can see, man, it's 1 month, it's 2nd month, it's 3rd month. Then you can tell ukuthi actually it's more than 3 months. Meaning, I was not acting because of somebody who was coming, which means this position, it's supposed to be mine, because acting, sometimes you're acting because of the person that's going to fill up this position is still serving the notice from where they were. But 3 months, which means there was no one. Then they create a position for somebody while you are acting, and guess what? That somebody is going to be trained by you. That somebody is going to be trained by you. But you saw the sign. Goko, where are the signs? The signs are here, and are very simple. It's a 1st month. Maybe they are telling you around the 10th, the 12th, ukuthi, please act on this position. These are your responsibilities. Verbally, not even WhatsApp, verbally. And then we want you to have this position. You have been promised, not just acting now, also been promised the position verbally. And you get, psychologically, you believe in whatever that you were told, or what this position is going to be yours, because now the 1st month ends, the 2nd month ends, the 3rd month ends, the third month. That's when you should be able to read between the lines. Ukuthi, there's a problem here. I need to stand up here. Now it's 3 months, they're not saying anything. I'm still earning whatever I was earning in that position I was. I'm doing my position that I was hired on in papers. I'm also doing acting on what I'm doing verbally in terms of the agreement. So you have nothing in your hand that you have and that will say, no, I was told, I was appointed, ukuthi I must act on this position. You have nothing. There's nothing written down. They can always say, no, we said to you, you need to prove yourself. We haven't seen the improvement in terms of you deserve this position. That's why we took somebody else in. You go down, up and down to CCMA, whatever, labor court, whatever, labor department, whatever, and everything, and you are back into the same position. Or they make up stories so that they can get rid of you because they can see ukuthi nokuhlakanipha kancane ukukhona, you know how to stand for yourself. However, on the third month, you were supposed to see ukuthi no. There's something wrong here. There's absolutely something wrong here, and I need to fix it. This thing is facing me. I need to fix it. And then you eat muti. I don't know how can I emphasize this. Don't be fooled by a fluent English and a Thai and thinking ukuthi the person you are competing with for that position umzalwane nje is these guys who are focusing esikolweni yabo bayafunda these guys lokuza these guys bamathai no, I don't see that guy using muti or whatever and everything. As if a person who's using muti, that person must be filthy, must be a drunkard, must be an unfinished business of a person. No. We help abafundis as healers. We'll help magistrates. Judges as healers. They are using, not all of them, definitely. It's not everybody that's using muti. I won't lie here, lying to you as viewers of this channel, Kokobati Nibata TV, to say everybody in this world is using muti. No, there are people that are not using muti. They are very loyal in their belief systems, and it's working for them. However, there's a huge number of people that you think ukuthi ayakayenzi lonto leyo. Kanti thina we know ukuthi they do. So you need to be very careful when you get into a point whereby there's this position that you want and you need to act very fast. It's been 3 months that we've been acting. It's been 3 months that we've been into this relationship, and you can see the signs this is not a relationship for me. This relationship is not working for me. This is not the kind of a relationship I'll want to see myself in. Then you need to decide as soon as possible to say it's either you go or you see no. These things that are happening in this relationship, it's because of the things that I need to fix for myself. Let me fix those things. Because sometimes it's not always about fighting or fixing somebody. Most of the time, it's all about fixing yourself. At which stage do you say to yourself, I am now willing to fix myself? Because I don't want to find myself in a position whereby, boom, amanzi angena endlini. Now I'm facing the bigger picture of the problem that I've seen in a smaller picture. Then now I act on the emergency mode. Instead of I could have acted to say, well, I had a conversation with my daughter. I've realized my daughter, she's in the dark. I would like to come in and assist her. And I don't know what is it that I must do, but something tells me that is acting at the right time, because signs are there. There's a smaller voice inside your heart that will always tell you kukhona fane ngolungise la. however I don't know ukuthi yini. Kodwa ayibalance lento le. You can always see ukuthi if something doesn't balance ukuthi kukhona inkinga ekhona that needs to be fixed. There are problems that you need to fix them before you get into the marriage, before you get into the partnership agreement as business partners, before you do that concert, before you go and perform, before you execute your services. Sometimes there's a smaller voice that says, so before I do that, what I need to do, I need to deal with this thing. I think there's a missing puzzle in the story that I was given about this project. I deal a lot with people who says, Gogo, to be honest, I did feel there's something wrong about this project. There's something wrong about this project, but I was hungry to take over the budget, building whatever street, whether it's putting paving or it's putting a tar or whatever. You were so excited that you even forgot to check the missing puzzles, and they were there. The signs were there. I know, kukhona kushamanzi. No, kukhona kushamanzi. But you ignored that. And then now it's what? It's hitting back. To who? To you. So it is very, 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 very important for us to ask ourselves, or rather, to find time and to think deep about our lives in general. What is it that is happening into my life? How are things in my life? Am I okay? Because you are bound most of the time to find a problem if you are looking for something in a vacuum. There's nothing wrong that you're seeing with your naked eye, but you're just going to the healer and then the healer will say, no, there is something wrong. Yes, it's not a scam. There is always something wrong in your life. Because why? It's life. And other things you don't know. Because Tina, as healers, we are gifted to see a problem that is still there. Good. And when we see it as if it's happening now. Spiritually. We see it as something that's happening now. So for you to say, no, I went there and no. Things that she or he told me, no. There's nothing like that. That thing's not happening. Boom. 3 months, 3 years, 30 years down the line, that thing happened. It happens now. Now it's happening. Then you sit down with yourself and you ask yourself, what? I hate those people. I'm talking about 30 years ngamabom, because kukhona umuntu okwafika lana wathi gogo, it is plus minus 30 years I was told this, and it's happening now. And I remember lo baba wathi gogo, ngiyakhumbula kahle ukuthi when I was told this thing, I was so determined ukuthi that healer knows nothing, is useless, is a chance taker, he criticized and used every word that could explain or justify the way ukuthi that healer has done nothing but told the lies. But when that thing started to happen, and he could only remember that healer. And when he went to that healer's place, that healer died years ago. And sometimes, remember this, please put this into your mind. Sometimes it was only that healer could assist you in this problem, in these particular problems. Somebody sent me a voice note. They have a problem with their eyes. babona inkungu and everything. And then I said to them, I will find them somebody that can assist them direct. Because other things you need to, you know what you have tried this, and you know what you are not skilled for this particular thing. Then you need to pass it to a person that is skilled on that, that is gifted on that, because it's not about you as a healer, it's about the people that we're helping. Ibona umuntu osimbasezayo ukuthi ibona fanele bajabule at the end of the day. It's not you as an individual. Usuyithathile imali yomuntu manjena and everything. Sometimes you ayithatha ngoba uthi uzokwazi uyenza lento le. But if you fail on that person, on the next person you should know better ukuthi I cannot take this money because of lento lena kulapha kunalanga engayenza khona lento yangasebenza ngendlela athi ngazi ngayo. So it means ayikho kimi. So we need to be careful. Whatever that we do, we need to be careful. Let's not wait until it's too late for us to stand up and do something. When you are going to a healer for consultation, you need to listen. Don't hear them when they speak. That's not important. Listen to them when they speak, because when you are listening, you are taking notes. And we have this habit as people that when we go for consultation, we don't carry a pen and paper. We don't note down things that we are being told. And then when we are faced in life with those things, we only feel the pain. But because of I didn't note it down, I didn't prioritize it. Let me repeat this. Because I didn't note it down, then I didn't prioritize it. Because I thought it's not important. It is not something that is happening to me. It is very important that whatever that we do it wholeheartedly. To such a way, Yoguti, we need to fully understand ukuthi uma uya for consultation, it's because you want to prevent other things from happening, not naturally, but happening through the external negative forces. A healer can only prevent something enesandla somuntu from happening, but the healer cannot prevent something from happening if that thing is natural. It was meant to be. Otherwise, you're going to find ourselves into big problems. Yeah, you said my son is not going to die. Boom, the son has died. You said my daughter is safe. As much as that man is abusive and everything, but my daughter is safe and everything. Boom. Lalela. Boom. Lalela. Boom. She's gone. Because there were things that you were supposed to deal with. Coco, I don't sleep well, you know. It has been long that I really slept, you know, well. Nje ngilale ngizizwe ukuthi nami ngilele njenga wonke umuntu olele ngendlela efanele and everything. I don't know what's happening to me. Those are the signs. Before you know what's happening to you, find out what is happening to you. And let's make it work for you. Have you ever found yourself in a position, Yoguti, things are flowing? You know, you're making money. You're not rich, but we're able to buy groceries, kids, taking care of kids, your partner, you're happy, you're happy. Come month end, you still have money for petrol, there's still food in the house. You can still go out on the 23rd of the month while you're getting paid on the 25th. You're okay. You're getting paid on the 15th of each month, but on the 14th you are having a nice dinner with your family or with yourself, and you're happy, you're okay with that. You're okay, you're comfortable, you're okay with that. You get paid, money gets in on top of another money and everything. You're okay. But suddenly, the only time you can eat dinner, a decent dinner, is on your payday or days after your payday. I stay in Bangeni, KwaZulu-Natal, King Khohlwa district. I use 2 towns, no, 3. I use Mthunzini. I use Esho, which is Umlalazi municipality. I use Impangeni, which is Umhlathuze municipality. They are all under a King Khohlwa district. I've noticed, because I go to the restaurants anytime, any given time when I feel like ukuthi ngathi ngadla sibindinyana or whatever, then I go to whatever place that sells whatever that I'm desiring to eat. Kodwa I know ukuthi 25 last day of the month, the 15th, these 3 dates, at least let me get whatever that I want to eat during the day, because in the afternoon when they are done at work, all the centers, the malls, they'll be packed. Why is that? It's because those individuals, they are living only based on their salaries. There's nothing else that they are relying on, is to wait for the month end. What does it mean? It means ukuthi there's something wrong that has to do with their cash flow, but they are ignoring that. Then they are relaxed. Koko, when are we going to wake up? You're going to wake up on the 16th, that when you realize it's the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, you didn't go to the restaurant while you were paid on the 15th. Then those were the signs you need to look at your life in a different way. You need now to look at your life in a different way. Koko, yeah, nyagoza, yeah, I see, yeah, no. Koko, there's something wrong. You go to a consultation on the 18th, you know exactly there's something wrong. And in closure, most of the time you go for consultation and you want to be told something else while when you are sitting on something that which is wrong. Because if the healer is charging 300 for consultation is not only about throwing the bones or mirroring your problems and everything. Consultation is also talking. As Khohlwa, Gogo, I have a problem here. This is what used to happen. Now this is what is happening and everything. If I see the need of consulting, of connecting spiritual with the ones that they know with what is wrong, I'll do it. But sometimes there's no need that is needed. Sometimes it's only about the common sense, based on the experience, to say, if the situation is that way, this is what's going to happen. So let's tackle this way. Don't wait until it's too late for you to go and consult with a healer. Go and see your healer. Go and see your prophet. Go and see your pastor. Go and see your guardian angel. Go and see your mentor and everything. Stand up for yourself. No one is coming to rescue you. You are not going to be rescued by anyone but yourself. Stand up and smell the coffee. Things are happening outside your knowledge, outside your mind frame, and you need to know about those things. Stand up and go for consultation. You know the healer that once helped you. You know ukuthi kukhona lento bake bayibamba, bayishaka and got shaken. Go to them. Don't be taken about ugogo bathini, usibani bani who's in YouTube, usibani bani and sibani bani, sibani bani. You know ukuthi who once helped you. If you have never heard that person, you need to go deeper in doing a research. I remember ugogo Silo and she said to me, I don't just jump to a healer. I do a research and something in my heart that tells me, I can go to and consult with that person. I go to them. And even if I didn't get a help on that person, I know mina, my guardian angel said it's okay, you can go there. They failed me, I didn't fail them. I didn't fail my guardian angel, but I went there. That is powerful. You need to stand up for yourself. No one is coming to rescue you. So if you don't want to stand up for yourself and you are expecting miracles to happen and everything, you're going to wait forever, and your job it is going to be criticizing this healer, that healer, that healer, that healer, because it's not within you. You humble yourself, even if the healer is the one that is totally wrong, but you humble yourself to say, how can we fix this? How do we move forward? How do we fix this? How do we move forward? According to me, healers, they have plan B. But if ever you are not happy with ugogo bathini and you go to that healer and you tell that healer, hey, ugogo bathini did this, hey, what, you're confusing yourself, which means your enemy is working on you for you to be confused, for you to not get help and everything. But if ever you can find yourself in a situation whereby you are able to humble yourself to say, I'm not happy with many things here, A, B, C, D, E. However, something inside says to me, I must still come back to you. Let's fix this. How can we fix this moving forward? Yes, definitely. Other healers, when you do that, that's when you put yourself into a trap whereby you're going to be bewitched, whatever and everything, and you end up being a zombie for that healer and everything. Those things are happening. However, most of the time you are able to see with him, I think I could have spoken to him or her. However, I feel ukuthi kunesandla semfene songena. In closure, I have a word of advice. I have mentioned this on many videos. If the healer works on appointments, that healer knows ukuthi kusasa kuzabani nobani. And they go and make sure ukuthi you arrive safe and everything. And if you decide to change your mind and everything, it's only fair to call the office or to call the number to say, I am not be able to come. It's up to you whether you state the reason or you don't. But that part alone, which you're not going to be able to come, you will call again. That is enough. Because then you are telling your ancestors at the same time, ukuthi asisai laphana kusasa. But if you decide to keep quiet and not call that person or their office, their call center or whatever, it means your ancestors went there and they've spoken to the ancestors of that healer without that healer's acknowledgement. Uguti, okay, there's a problem, what. The problem is known. And your ancestors, they have agreed ukuthi sifuna nina abasemambatheni nina bakwamhlala ukuthi you need to deal with this problem. Then when you didn't go there because of you heard about somebody else, then you go there ushautaga. You don't get help. Because your ancestors have been promised to say, we can do this. We can fix this problem. Then you come after years, then I ended up going to other people, they said this, they said that, only to find out what it was simple. You were supposed to go there, you were supposed to honor the appointment. Think twice when you want to cancel the appointment to your healer, to your pastor, to your prophet, to anyone, to your business lokuzana, to the date with your woman. You know, you call it, baby, let's go for date. Where? Let's go to Dross, you know. Yeah, I like their steak, you know. Let's go to Butcher Boys. I like their steak, you know. Yeah, no, it's fine, baby. No, it's okay. You know, I'm not a steak person, but I eat it. If you like it, it's fine. We can go. Okay, you confirm then what time do you meet? Okay, baby sharp. You close the phone. Umntana bantu lindile. Umntana bantu's guardian angel is waiting, and trust me, that guardian angel is going to go to Dross. Even if you are not going to Dross with her, but their guardian angel, your guardian angels, they went to Dross. And they went to Dross and they sat at Dross and they discussed, they were so romantic, they were discussing things and whatever at Dross. You were not there physically when Analomudok, because when you disappointed her, guess what? You broke up. Now she's counting. What's your Poma? You didn't even phone. You didn't have a decency to call. You said this. What? You said this. What? You said this. What? You said this. What? You're not reliable and everything. No, it's fine. You know, I'd rather be alone. Whatever. But at the end of the day, guess what? Guess what? You break up. Then what happens when you break up? You try another relationship? No, it doesn't work. You try that other one? No, it doesn't work. Even the same to her, it happens. But it depends who's at fault. Then you are left without a straight partner because your guardian angel has fallen in love and has made a profound and a very strong relationship with her guardian angel. And when those guardian angels, they break up, and zoyithule zingilosi ziba confused for a little while. And this one says, I didn't do anything wrong, so I'm willing to move on. And this one said, he did everything wrong, so I'm just gonna sit and wait for him until he grows. Abamdala ekwazi ukucabangela, then we can move forward. And then sokonakele. And you don't even know how to communicate with your guardian angel. Don't wait until it's too late for you to take an action for your own life, for your own self. You'll forgive me about long videos. Sometimes I just allow myself to unpack things the way they should be unpacked until we speak and talk and engage again. I'm always willing to listen to your proposals in terms of the videos that you want us to cover. Thokozani.